Let's go, boys. Let's go. The Flyers are able to win 5-2 over the New Jersey Devils. Really good bounce-back performance by the Flyers, and overall, after that horrible loss in Columbus, still a little sloppy defensively, but overall, it was a better performance for the Flyers. They were able to hold the Devils to 2 goals, and they were both power play goals, actually, so the 5-on-5 play was a lot better today. Brian Elliott, he had a solid performance today. He allowed, maybe a soft one, but overall, Flyers will take these 2 points with ease. So let's get into a little summary of this game. First period, we can already tell it's tight checking, it's back and forth. So first off, the Devils get their first power play of the game. Marcus Johansson, he makes a really nice pass to Severson, who was able to snipe it past the screen Brian Elliott. Looks like Fulham was screening him a little bit. But then later on, into the middle to the end of the first period, the Flyers are able to get their first power play. The first unit isn't able to get anything going, really. The shots are blocked. They really can't get into the offensive zone to set anything up. So the second unit gets their chance, and Travis Konecny is able to snipe it past Keith Kincaid for his second goal in back-to-back games. So hopefully TK is going to spark something and get his offensive game going, because he's been snake-bitten a lot at the beginning of the season. So hopefully this is a spark for Konecny. And going on into the second period, same thing as the beginning of the first. It's tight checking, not many chances for both teams. And then it all starts at the end of the second period. Radko Gudas, he pulls a Christian Fullen. He trips over himself. So you think the Devils are going to get a chance going the other way. But no, the Flyers are able to get themselves back together defensively. They're able to get the puck out to center ice. It's a little floating puck, and Jake Voracek is able to knock it down. He skates it into the offensive zone off of the left boards, and he saucers it over to Nolan Patrick, who buries it into the open net. And this is Nolan Patrick's first game back after his injury. He gets his first of the season, so hopefully this sparks Nolan Patrick's confidence offensively. He's had a couple of good games before his injury, but he's been a little snake-bitten, just held off the score sheet. So hopefully this gets his game going. And then so the Flyers, they get the 2-1 lead going into the third. But then the Devils, they get another power play chance. And Brian Boyle, he's able to get a top shelf to make it 2-2. But Dave Axtell, he decides to challenge the play a little bit, because the top corner was a little too wide open for Brian Boyle, so he probably decided to challenge for goaltender interference, because Brian Elliott might have not been able to move over to that left corner. So, but on the replay, it looked like his stick was getting held, but Flyers never get lucky with the goaltender interference reviews. So the goal stands as it was. It's a 2-2 game, and after that goal, it's still tight checking. It's back and forth play, not many chances. But then late in the third period, it was one of those games where you think one team is going to score late to win the game, and that happened to be the Flyers for once. Jake Voracek, he gets a chance 2-on-1. He's able to cut into the middle and bury it into the open net past Keith Kincaid to get the Flyers a 3-2 lead. And the Flyers just carried the momentum from there. But then, a little under 2 minutes, the Devils are able to pull Keith Kincaid for an extra man. But that doesn't help the Devils at all. The Flyers are able to get the puck up. Claude Giroux passes it over to Wayne Simmons, who buries it into the open net to make it 4-2. But then under a minute left, the Devils decide to pull Keith Kincaid again just to get a little spark. Maybe they can get a goal to get within this game. But no, Scott Lawn, he's able to bring it up on a little breakaway. He buries it into the open net. And that's how the game ends for the Flyers. They win 5-2 over the New Jersey Devils. Overall, solid performance today. Provorov, he had a nice bounce-back game. He's been struggling a lot, so hopefully he can get going. He had 2 assists today. Jake Voracek, he had a goal and 2 assists. Another multi-point night for Voracek. Drew gets another assist. Wayne Simmons gets another goal. So hopefully this is the game that sparks his team, because Dave Haxtell made some more line changes today, putting Wayne Simmons on the first line and putting Jake Voracek on. I'm not sure if it was the second or the third line, because the second and the third line are honestly interchangeable. So you got Voracek with Patrick and Lawton, and then you had the wheel line stayed the same with Konecny, Wheel, and Lindblom. And then the defensive pairs were the ones that changed. So you got Provorov paired with Robert Haig. And then you got Gostisbehere paired up with Fullen. And then Gudas and Sanheim still remained the same. So, honestly, I like the pairing of Robert Haig and Ivan Provorov. They looked a lot better today than the pairing of Ghost and Provy. So hopefully this sparks Provy's game a little bit with these 2 points and being paired with Robert Haig. Ghost today, he was a little quiet. He didn't really get much going. Probably because he's paired with Fullen, so he has to be more responsible defensively than offensively right now. But overall, I love this performance by the Flyers. Hopefully this gets them going. Then we got a game on Monday against Colorado, so you got a day off. Get yourself situated for that. So, what are you guys' opinions about this game? Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section about what you thought of this game. Don't forget to drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, boys. And I'll see you in the next video. Really good performance by the Flyers today. Really good bounce back.